You're watching DCTV Denton Community Television.
And they tell me, follow your dreams. And they say, do what you want, and money will come.
Hi, how are you doing? I'm Mike Miller. Hope you're having a great day. Thanks for watching. My guest today began working with the Polyphonic Spree back in 2000, played French horn with them and performed and played on the first two albums, and then went to UNT, studied music there, began his solo career, and in 2009 his first full-length album was released, It Takes the World, and he's been really busy. He has another album coming out. His music was featured on movie Ain't Them Bodies Saints in 2013. And Andrew, I appreciate you being here.
Thank you, Mike. Good to be here.
Good to have you. You've really been a busy guy working with a lot of great musicians the past year, it seems like.
I have been really busy. Lots of stuff. That movie was a big deal for me. I got to write some original music for the movie. It was my specialty, too. It wasn't soundtrack music, it was actual songs.
Yeah.
So my friend Toby Halbrooks, who was a producer on that movie, and I got to create some music together, some period piece pop songs. We
Really?
did a 60s kind of girl group song and a country song, and then I also wrote a folk song that was played by one of the characters. He actually played his guitar and sang to a little girl in the movie, so that was a fun experience for me.
I haven't actually seen that movie, though. I've heard about it.
No? It's quite good. Sometimes, local art films, it's easy to say like, oh, well, this is going to be, a little bit out there. But Ain't Them Bodies Saints, I didn't see it until I saw the full thing at the theater.
Oh,
I didn't
really?
get to see any of the pre-release things, and
Yeah.
I was floored. I really enjoyed it. And not just because my friends made it, but because I thought it was really quite a quality film.
What's it about, though, actually?
Well, it takes place in the 70s, and it's about an escape convict who's trying to reunite with his love.
Oh, really?
Yes. I don't want to give too much away, though, because I want you to see
that
it.
That does sound like an interesting
It's good.
story. Yeah.
It's a good story.
Yeah. So you have a new album coming out this month, April of 2013.
Yes, I do. Come out on April 18th, 2014.
Yeah. Up on the Ecliptic. Mm-hmm. 11 songs.
Well, 10 songs.
10 songs.
And then there's a bonus track. And if you get the actual physical CD, it'll come with one bonus track. And if you get the digital copy, it'll come with a different bonus track. So make sure
really?
you get both.
Yeah, yeah. You're having an album released. It may be past tense when the show runs, but the 29th, Big Acre Studio.
Well, that'll be my listening party.
Listening party, yeah.
And we're going to get a bunch of friends and family and media and all the people that helped me create it. We're going to listen to it together for the first time all the way through.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and that should be pretty fun because none of them have heard it yet. I've
Yeah.
really kept it.
Is that right?
Yeah, I've kept it pretty secret, so they'll get to hear it, and then it will actually come out in April.
Oh, okay.
At Dan Silverleaf on the 18th.
Oh,
We'll be
really?
doing a big show, and I'll have a band there, and it'll be really fun. That's when you'll actually get to get your CD.
Yeah, yeah. And you have a Digipack CD listening party at the first, you did 100 of those?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Meet the Artist, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Limited edition.
You won Best Label Award, Dallas Observer Music Award.
Yes, the label with which I'm affiliated is called Hand Drawn Records, and it's owned by Dustin Blocker and Chris Whitehead, a couple of guys that are local, one of them actually in Kansas City, but, or not Kansas City, sorry, Oklahoma City.
Oh.
But we started working together. I submitted some material for one of their compilations, the Hand Drawn Records compilation, Volume 2, and we just really found that our working relationship was excellent, and we started kind of doing more stuff, and I ended up recording their third compilation, Volume 3 of Hand Drawn Records, at my studio, Big Acre. And it was quite a time. We had 12 artists in 2 days, everybody just coming and going, and it was a kind of just a big party there, and we recorded all these bands, and we just had a really fun time doing that. And that one will come out in May, and yeah, just great people, the kind of people that you really want to hang out with and just be a family with. And that's what I've enjoyed about working with Hand Drawn, is they've been really encouraging to me, especially with Upon the Ecliptic, you know, because I was working on it a lot just by myself in the studio, and they would check in and say, "How you doing, man? What can we hear?" Here's the album cover, Upon the Ecliptic. And I'll tell you something interesting about this album cover too. This is actually a solar graph. If you open it up, you can see here, like this. Yeah. This is a solar graph that was taken in South America by ESO. It's a astronomy company.
Really?
Yeah, and this is the path of the sun over a series of months. So this is a long exposure photograph. And it kind of relates to the title to me, Upon the Ecliptic. The ecliptic is the path around which the planets orbit the sun. So this album has a lot of seasonal imagery, and the ecliptic in the astronomy term helps us to have our seasons on Earth.
Yeah, yeah. I really enjoyed listening to your music. I was, and what's the best way for people to find? Is it handdrawnrecords.com?
Yeah, you can find stuff there.
Yeah.
AndrewTinker.com.
Andrew Tinker, yeah. This compilation 3, you were talking about 12 artists, 2 days, and so many great creative people making so many kinds of contributions to the overall music. Singers, guitar players, keyboard players, and all that. And this is mainly acoustic, were you saying?
Yes. That was one of the stipulations that we said, if you can, do acoustic to the artist. And everybody just brought their guitars in. We used a lot of the same mics, just moved them around. Some people did play like electric guitars with full-on drum kit and stuff. But most of it is acoustic music, and all of it, every bit of it, is live right there in the studio.
Really?
So
yeah. That's great.
It's, there's flaws in it. Yeah, it's real, it's authentic, and I think it has a really good vibe.
I like things like that for sure, just the human element in there, because we're all human.
Yeah, sometimes it's tempting to overcorrect in the digital age.
Yeah,
it's so easy.
So easy.
But, that's kind of where you have to make a lot of artistic decisions now, for me, in the recording process.
Yeah.
Because now that we have the capability to literally correct every flaw in the music, I mean, we can move beats around, we can make it sound like perfect. Yeah. But then it loses its elements. So I find myself making a lot of artistic decisions on how much error should I leave in. And that was kind of a difficult decision for me making this new record, Upon the Ecliptic, because I often found myself just by myself in the studio late at night with no one to say, like, does this sound good or does this sound bad? And so I just kind of was going with my gut, and I think that I hope that it worked. We'll see when the record comes out. It's enough polish, but not too much.
And you played at the Kessler several times.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Yeah, Capitol Bar, yeah.
Those are some cool venues, Capitol Bar's out there in Fort Worth.
I've never been there.
No, it's good. They have an outdoor stage, it's beautiful.
Oh, really? Yeah.
A couple of, at least one indoor stage. I played on one, and it's kind of a whole complex.
Oh, really?
It's very cool because there's a big outdoor section in the middle.
Yeah.
People kind of all mingle there, and then you can go into 2 or 3 different bars from the Capitol. It's like a big Capitol complex, and I've enjoyed it. I played there a couple times. That one's in Fort Worth. Fort Worth has a really cool scene going right now. It's very earthy, very inclusive. So yeah, I enjoy that.
That's good. I appreciate you being here, and I'm going to get out of the way and let you play some of this music for us.
I can't wait. All right, thanks.
Y'all stay tuned for Andrew Tinker. Thanks for watching.
Must have been in love, must have been the wine. Must have been in love, must have been out of my mind. To think that you would stay through another season or 2. If you only knew how I carry you. What a way to go, slowly back to dust. Must have been in love, 'cause it never worried us. You and me, and finally we were complete. How sure I was, must have been in love. And I am proud to have been so alone. And I am proud to have scars to show. And even now I walk not alone, for I carry you. If you only knew. Must have been in love, turned a blind eye. Must have been in love, must have been out of my mind. Lost the feel of my feet when I reached too high. Such a fool I was, must have been in love. What a way to go, slowly back to dust. Must have been in love, 'cause it never worried us. Think that you would stay through another season or two. If you only knew how I carry you. Ooh, if you only knew how I carry you. If you only knew how I carry you. I cannot fit my piano in this suitcase, so I will not take it with me when I go. I know these songs won't sound the same without it, but at least they'll keep me company on the road. Forgive me if I do not lift your spirits, for now I'm trying to get up off the ground. I'll come around. I don't feel much like singing now, but I'll come around. I cannot fit my meaning in these verses, so I hope that you will hear it when I sing. I wanna say I love you, and I wanna call this home, but the truth is that I'm just afraid to leave. Forgive me if I do not say the right words, while I'm fighting off this fear of breaking down. I'll come around. I don't feel much like singing now, but I'll come around. Baby, I won't let you down. I'll that you will hear it when I sing. So much me all at once would overload my brain. Maybe that's what happens when you die. So you and I can sing a song until we shuffle off. And forgive me when I don't sing so loud. I'll come around. Baby, I won't let you down. I'll come around. Don't feel much like singing now, but I'll come around. I'll come around. I'll come around. I'll come around. If you look to where the mountains cut the skyline into tattered curtains hung above the west, you can kiss the setting sun goodbye and walk the other way and meet him where he rises from his rest. And if the nighttime silence ever gets to be too much to bear, just listen and you'll hear the holy tone. It's a lonesome road back to kingdom come. When morning come, I'll walk alone. No home, no home. There's no place like no home. No home, no home. There's no place like no home. There's a roof for every rainstorm if you want it. But at times I like to stand out in the rain, just to feel the water coming down and soak into the bone. Reminds me that it's not a hurricane. It's a life of joy, a life of pain, and all you ever want. Oh, but mostly it's a life of setting free. And if I rest to wait for better days, well, I know my days will take me to the sea. No home, no home. There's no place like no home. No home, no home. There's no place like no home. No home, no home. Till spirit calls me home. No home, no home. Till spirit calls me on home. Oh, Sometimes I feel like I'm almost gone. Sometimes I feel like I'm almost gone. Oh, true believer. Sometimes I feel like an eagle in the air. Sometimes I feel like an eagle in the air. Sometimes I feel like an eagle in the air. Oh, true believer. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child, a long way from home, a long way from home. No home, no home. There's no place like no home, no home, no home. There's no place like no home. These colors are so vivid, such vibrant shades of gray. And here beneath the ice and snow is life hiding away. Oh, to hear us singing once again. Oh, the way we did back when. Look at us, we are only children. But that was now, and this is then, when the wind has blown away what the cold had left behind, where the remnants once had been. It comes again. So does a season end. So does a season end. Oh, we have been what we will be. What we will be is new. What you have been is perfect. What I have been is you. Oh, to see us dancing once again. Oh, the way we did way back when. Look at us, we are only children. That was now, and this is then, when the wind has blown away what the cold had left behind, where the remnants once had been. It comes again. So does a season end. So does a season end. So does a season end. once had been, it comes again. So does a season end. So does a season end. So does a season end. Thank you.
And they tell me, follow your dreams. And they say, do what you want, and money will come. Lots of people